Hi, and welcome to this episode of John's Motorcycle Rescue and Review. Today, I am once again with Honda's 1979 CB750K barn find project. And if I were going to title this episode, I would call it Electrical Gremlins. So in the last episode, you saw what we did. We actually got the bike fired up and started. Man, I'm just looking forward to getting this bike on the road. And I did a kind of a final pre-flight check. I checked my running voltage as the bike was warmed up, and what I realized is the bike was not charging. And so then I knew I had to look at the charging system. So what I did, I ordered a new regulator for it, and regulator rectifier. I installed that. While I was in looking at that, I realized that my igniter units, the backing had completely melted out of them, so I knew I needed to replace the igniter units and went ahead and did that. So those are, I'm running temporary ones. The new ones I ordered are coming from Germany, so I'm still waiting on those. But I have replacements from a CB900 that are in there now. I had previously installed a new battery. Once the regulator was in, I fired it back up, checked my voltage again, and still no joy. The bike was still not charging, so I know right now that my stator is bad. What I'm going to do, I've already got the Rix stator on order. When that comes in, I'll do another video update of me actually installing the Rix stator, and then I think my electrical system is going to function like it should. In the downtime while I'm waiting on parts, I've done some more cosmetic cleaning. I've cleaned up the shocks on both sides. I've polished out the exhaust. That came out pretty nice. This bike really is beautiful. It's a nice looking bike, and I also there was some flaking black paint here on the emblems, and I just removed all of that, and it looks much nicer. On the vintage bikes, man, sometimes you luck out and you fire it up and everything's good. You know, you don't have any issues with electrical systems or other systems. That's not really been my experience. Even after you get the bike fired up and running like it should, you do have other systems now that you have to check and go through. So this is just part of the process of getting a bike running and on the road. The electrical system is just one of those systems that you definitely need to check before you take a new purchase out on the road, you know, to see how it runs, because nobody wants to get stranded. I know this feels a little bit like a step back and it prolongs the project, but while I'm waiting on electrical parts and working on this stuff, you know, in the meantime I have been working on other things. So I'll post another update here soon on the front braking system. That has been completely gone over, but I'll go over that in detail in a future episode. And I promise, and we'll get this bike out on the road soon and get some video footage of the first ride and how that goes. And I'm really excited. Right now we've got a cold snap here, so it's pretty brutal. I hope you're enjoying this video series, and I think this is a realistic look at what it takes oftentimes to get a vintage bike on the road and functioning well and functioning safely. You know, I love the vintage bikes and I love rescuing them. That's part of the name of the channel. It's getting them and reviving them, bringing them back to life, and making sure, you know, that my vintage bikes, when I'm done with them, they're every bit as reliable as my modern bikes. So that is the goal for this bike, and we will get there, I promise. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it entertaining and informative. And until next time, ride safe.